Hello, hello, beloveds, and happy Monday. I'm Tonya Gonzalez, spiritual teacher, psychic medium, and tarot expert. So I want to welcome you. Finally, we are out of Mercury retrograde, but guess what? Now we've got Chiron, the wounded healer planet, in retrograde. So we still have 5 planets in retrograde, but Mercury, the planet of communication and of that dual, that darkness, that light aspect, has gone direct. So you can start to see things start to flow in your life and start to really elevate and shift, because it's in Cancer, it was in Cancer, and so it's made things highly emotional. So now we can get back to business of being our normal emotional selves, but also highly intuitive. And so today I will be sharing with you the weekly insight from the Medicine Woman deck, one of my favorite decks to use at this time. It is the heat of the summer. It is also the couple of weeks before my birthday, so I will be using some decks that I absolutely love and that I love to share with you. So let's see what the tarot has to say. And so it has been such an amazing transformational experience, this Mercury retrograde in Cancer, because since I am a Cancer, I totally felt every single aspect of it. But it brought a lot to light, and it also gave me a lot of insight into the hows and the whys, the history and the mystery, and it really taught me a lot about myself. So how about you? And so as every Monday, I always like to bring in insights, because guess what? We need it. Right now, more than ever, we need some insights and inspiration to keep us going, to see what the universe has in store for us. And so I'm being guided to pick 3 cards. I made 3 piles. I always like to share what I'm doing so people know that I am randomly picking them. And so the first card we get here, oops, upside down, is the Teaching Lodge of the Arrows. And so this is equivalent to like the Knight of Arrows. So this is really about that energy of looking, and this arrow is representing swords. So again, you can see that energy here. Where are we putting our attention and intention? It's so important that we allow ourselves to truly tune in and turn on to our energy instead of looking outside for our inspiration and influence. So although I'm sharing these cards with you, you're going to interpret it and intuit it totally different. Again, we all see signs and symbols differently. And so then our next card is Discernment, which is also judgment. So this is about that inner judgment as well as that outer judgment. So it's so important that we allow ourselves to discern. Is this mine to do? Is this the fight I want? Is this the, what I'm asking for in my life? Because judgment is not just about a perception. Judgment is also about how we discern. Is this good for me, or is this not good for me? And so I love that we got this card. And then last but not least, we get the 7 of Pipes. Pipes representing the wands. And so this is really about coming out of your normal and allowing yourself to just totally be immersed, not just in fun and frivolity, but also about really stepping into your power, because a lot of times we've got to step out of our comfort to get out of complacency, to challenge ourselves, to try something new. So often we want to keep doing what we've been doing for so long because we're comfortable, because we're good at it. But when we challenge ourselves, that's when we learn, that's when we grow, that's how we evolve. If we keep doing the same old, guess what? We're going to continue having the same old. So we've got to learn, we've got to grow, we've got to challenge ourselves to look beyond what we can see. And that's truly what this Judgment card is. And so it's really about looking beyond. It's taking a deeper look, not just at the outside, but truly at the inside experience. And so there's a lot of deeper looking now that Mercury has gone direct. And the wounded healer is also, Chiron is teaching us to look at our wounds and turn them into wisdom instead of holding them in and keeping them in our own prison. And so thank you so much for joining me for this amazing opportunity to share some insight and inspiration with you. And don't forget, join Tonya's House of Tarot on Facebook, and you can also take the Anyone Can Tarot course, which is again a self-paced lifetime access course where you can learn how to intuit tarot for yourself as a spiritual practice. And as well, with that tarot group, there's also a private Facebook group where you'll get to interact with me long term. So this is your opportunity to learn tarot, not just as a fortune telling tool, but as a spiritual practice as I use it. So happy Monday, beloved. Stay inspired, stay lifted, stay shifted, stay cool wherever you are, and know that you are the love, you are the light. And so until next time, beloved, happy shuffling.